Okay, we'll see this thing later. Okay, what is there? Okay, which one is better, asynchronous or synchronous reset for the storage element? Okay, what are the differences between asynchronous and synchronous? Can anybody tell me? What is the difference between asynchronous and synchronous? Uh, do you know some differences between asynchronous reset and synchronous reset? Okay, we'll see. Reset signal is not a part of data path, that is not a part of logic for D input of the flip flop. Okay, what they are trying to say means this will not come in data path. When you suppose you want to reset some device, okay, so means it is not a path of data path. Means what I am trying to say is, suppose you take example of flip flop. Okay, so you take example of flip flop. Okay, DQ. Okay, this is clock. So asynchronous reset is somewhere here. Okay, but if it is synchronous, so you have to use some select. Okay, 0 1. So here some reset will come. So this is coming in data path, right? So this is synchronous reset. If it is directly working with this D flip flop, then this is asynchronous reset. Okay, so that is what they're trying to say. Okay, so next is reset signal is a part of data path that is D input of the flip flop. So we have seen that with D input, so that is synchronous reset. So effect of reset can happen anytime asynchronously. So this is, we know that this is asynchronous means it effect will happen independent of clock. Okay, effect of reset will happen only on the active edge of the clock. So we know that this reset will work with respect to clock, active edge of the clock only. Even if you apply the reset, that your circuit will not get to reset value until unless that edge of clock will come. Okay, so doesn't depend upon the presence of the active clock edge. So what is there? Depend upon the presence of the clock signal for the reset to happen. Okay, this is what I explained. Asynchronous event is an overload compared to synchronous reset in the cycle based simulator. Okay, what they are trying to say, if you're working with cycle based simulator, there are two type of simulator, event based and cycle based. Okay, so cycle based simulator will work update the variables each and every cycle. Yeah, it's more faster, but event based simulators are slower because they have to note each and change in every event. Okay,
Condition occur only whenever condition it occur only it can change.
so when conditions are occurring in one cycle means simulator is having more burden. Okay, so it is much more slower. Cycle based simulator, it will not see if between cycle any transition is there, it will not see, it will only see at the edges of the cycles. You can, that is why they are called a cycle based simulator. Now actually our model sim is event based simulators. Whatever, this is event based because for flop no problem, but you come to always at A or B, in that case event will come now. So that event may come at any time in between cycle or after cycle also. So that is what those are event based simulators. Okay, cycle based simulator example I don't know, but there is one category they are telling. Maybe at system level they are working with cycle based at top level. For RTL and verification at module level, you have to go with event based simulators here. Okay, so asynchronous event is an overload because this is the asynchronous event, right? That cycle, in cycle based simulator asynchronous signal is there. Okay, so that may come at any time. Okay, so you have to means take special care for that because that is asynchronous signal. For any asynchronous signal you have to keep a special care in cycle based simulator. Okay, because we can't predict when that signal will come. For that we cannot wait for cycles and then to do those things. That is what they are trying to say. Verilog Excel, Cadence Verilog Excel. Verilog Excel is from Cadence. Okay, see what I know that NC sim and model sim and this VCs are event based simulators. Okay, you have seen event queues.